Alright guys, welcome back again to Isoft Original GH, and on the part 2 of the tutorial we are just moving ahead, going straight to the Cinema 4D. So on our previous tutorial we saw that we can now export it as an OBJ file, and then our directories, our saved directories was the female character. We created a folder on desktop, and then actually we just got these materials. So we are going to open up a Cinema 4D and then we start to work out though. So I just open Cinema 4D, create a new project, so this is Cinema 4D which is being opened, right? So I will just go ahead and then open. You can go to open, you can merge it, it doesn't matter, but you can drag and drop it as well. So let's go into the Cinema 4D, the female character, and then let's open it up. Now you can see that we have these two files, right? One is the OBJ file and then one is the MTL file. So we are going to drag and drop the OBJ file into the Cinema 4D, right? So I just drag and I drop it. It just gives you the scale. Remember that when we were saving it from the Adobe Fuse, it gives us a scale we want to measure or a scale we want to use. So I used 15 for the scale. So I just got the 15 scale here. Just leave it like that. Then okay, click on OK. Now, automatically you can see that now we have our character here, which is everything is now separated. You can see that we have the top separated, we have the button separated, we have the shoes separated. Everything is separated though. You see the body, the eye is separated, the eyelashes, everything is separated. So now we are going to apply the texture to it, because actually when you import any OBJ file to Cinema 4D, it automatically removes all the necessary materials from it, because OBJ file does not support textures. But because Adobe Fuse just exported our textures for us, it will not be very difficult for us to just do it exactly as we want it to be. So let's go to the body first. Double click on the body texture, and then on the color, just under texture, load an image. So you go to your desktop where you saved the female character, open it up. Now look at the name here, it says body. Now you can see that we have female character body diffuse here. Select that and then click OK. Now automatically you can see that now the texture is being applied to the body, right? You can see that the texture is now being applied to the body. Now yeah, that is what I'm really talking about, yeah, that is what I'm really talking about. Now we have successfully added the material to the body. Now let's go for the shoes, right? So for the shoes, I think for the shoes, let's load the same material and then the same directory, sorry, and then let's go for the shoes. You see that we have female character shoes, so it will just automatically apply it to the material to the shoes. Right now you can see that we now have the shoes, very cute and nice. Yeah, so yeah, that is what I'm talking about. Yeah, so let's go for the button. The button, you can load it and then you search for the button. That is the button right there. So just import it. You can import the diffusion as well. You see that each and everyone have or has a diffusion, right? So you can import the button diffusion. So this is the diffusion, that is the diffuse, right? You can import the diffuse as well, so that you get everything intact and then you do a lot of things. So I think I can just leave it to be like this, and then for the top, I think I need to load the top. You check inside and then you can get a top here. Alright, so now you get a top as well, and then you need to apply the top to the yeah, okay, so yeah, so that is it. Now you can see that our character is now complete, and you can render it, and then you can see that the character is very, very, very nice. But there are some things I want to get rid of. That is the eyebrows. I don't want the eyelashes. Sorry, the eyelashes. I actually don't want it for now, so I don't need it though. So I want to go to the eyelashes and then delete that. Now you can see that my character is now really nice and good. Yeah, I love it though. Yeah. All right, so now let's see how best we can export this. No, we can just, you know, rig this character up. So before we can start the rigging, you need to bind all these. So first select everything and then right click, go to connect plus delete object. Right, connect plus delete object, so it will turn into one object. Instead of separating it, it will turn into one object. Now let's try to rig it. So we want to rig the character. So what we will be doing is we are switching to the perspective view. We are switching from the perspective view to the front view, right? So on a front view you can get a view like this, right? Then you go to character and then you just select a joint tool, right? And then the joint tool, we have symmetries, and then the other things, other stuff. So let's try, hold control on your keyboard and then click in the middle of the character. Do you get it? Click in the middle of the character, right? So I just click on the character by holding control. I click it without releasing the control key, bring it up, click and drag, and then now you see that you are creating it without leaving the control key. Try to create another one here, right? And then we want to do the hands, but the hands, I'll just go to the symmetry and then use draw, so that I will get a multiple joints instead of going to the left, the right, and then the other one. I don't want to do that though. So yeah, you just create the character very nicely, and then you add the other stuff. Yeah, so there you go, you are good to go. Now I think you can yeah. All right, so now we have our character rigged. I can't waste my time, and then, you know, sorry for that. I just want to rig the hands and then the body, not the legs and then the head, you know. So let's go outside from the top view, the front view, sorry, to perspective view, right? So on the perspective view, now I select my moving tool. You can see that the character is there, and then the bones, they are inside the character. So from this level I can just readjust them so that I get everything intact. All right, so you can just reassemble it. You can just reassemble it so that maybe you have a trouble connecting to your bones, and then you know, you can just do that. So you just search for it. Yeah, so I think I have it here. Perfect. All right, so I want to just adjust the last one, then we are good to go. All right, so let's leave it like that. Now you can see that when I move the bone, it doesn't move the body. So we want to bind the roots and then the objects, because this is the obj file that we just exported, so it's just a model. So we want to add the roots, that is the bones. We want to attach or bind the bones to the character. So for doing that, right click on the bones and then select children. So you'll see that the children of the bones will be selected. Now hold Control on your keyboard and then click the character, that is your first file. Now go to character, command, and then bind. So the moment you bind, you will see that it just creates a joint and then it creates a skin for the body or the object. So now when you go to the roots and then you go to the joints, you select your rotation tool. Now you will see that as soon as you rotate, it rotates the character. Now the bones are correctly joined. Now you can see that you can just readjust your character. You can just move them anyhow you want to move them. You can just I don't know, you can just move it anyhow you want to move it. You get it? So yeah, I hope this tutorial will help you a lot in terms of creating a character or rigging a character which is being created from Adobe Fuse to Cinema 4D. So I hope this tutorial will really help you a lot, so that you can just get things done and get things going. So guys, thanks for watching this tutorial, and then I hope this tutorial helped you a lot. Please, if you have any comment, just leave it in the description below. If you have any question, don't forget to hit me up. And then if you want any contribution, you can just send me a message, or you can just mail me at eduamankoisaac@gmail.com, which will be in the description below the section box. And then you can just hit me up anytime if you have a contract for me to do for you. Feel free to contact me, and you can see that I have my WhatsApp number drop down there. You can WhatsApp me for more details and then other stuff. So thanks guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos, and till we meet again, I'm out.